Well, I mean, it seems like we talk about this all the time, but we have to give some credit to our opponents. They throw numbers forward, they start to cause havoc. But I thought our guys did a great job of bending but not breaking. But that's what's going to happen. When you have a 2-goal lead and they start dumping numbers forward and putting balls into the box. I really thought they really gained most of their momentum from set plays, which is something that you can't control too much and how they get their set plays, but you can control how you defend them, and that's an area that we're always stressing and always trying to improve on.
How important is Javier Morales for the team? He scores a goal. He gives a couple passes, very important passes. In general, how important is he for the team and for this game?
Well, he's extremely important for us. He's our attacking midfielder. He's the one that we try to find have him find the ball early, turn, and then create. And I thought he did a fantastic job tonight of finding gaps in between their two defensive midfielders. And I thought our players did a great job of finding him in those areas.
You waited to the 89th minute to make your first sub. What were you seeing tonight that you maybe liked to wait to make your first sub? Usually this year you've been, maybe 75th around that time.
Yeah.
Was there something in particular that you were seeing out of those guys out there that maybe made you hold off a little bit?
Yeah, I thought the energy from the guys was great. I didn't feel like they were breaking us down through the run of play. I felt they were getting set plays that were really, turning into momentum for them. And it was difficult because I thought everybody was playing really well. And then we wanted to waste some time and also get Javi out. He was picked up a little knock and kind of just kill the game off with substitution rather than trying to, I'm not going to make subs just to make subs.
What was your assessment of Atenella's play in goal today?
I thought he was fantastic. I thought, he came up with several big saves that kept us in the game. I thought he commanded his box very well. He had to deal with a lot of service. Can it get a little bit better dealing with some of that service? Yeah, but we'll work on that. But he was fantastic. You could see the confidence in his back line with him, and that means the world.
Coach, you're missing 3 of your top players tonight, and you talk about Jeff, but just talk about how the other ones did, and how you guys responded not having them play tonight.
I thought it was a great start to the game. I thought Cole Grossman had a really mature performance there, really sat and held down the fort there, didn't get caught out of position too much. And then with Devin, his work rate was just off the charts tonight. I thought his ability to hold up the ball and bring more of our midfield into the attack was fantastic. And then, just to keep grinding and battling for 90 minutes really helped us out.
What do you think about those players that they're on the World Cup, for this United States? Do you think you miss something? Do you need them? Was it necessary to have them? They're doing good over here. How do they, the goalie, responded really good. What are your impressions about that?
Well, I'm just really pleased. I'm really pleased for the guys, really happy for them that they stepped up into another role on our team. And it just shows the depth that we have on our team. It shows, that if the team is the star. You miss a piece, you plug it in with another piece, and we keep moving forward. Obviously, missing Kyle, Nick, and Sabo is huge. But the character of these guys in the locker room, everyone stepping up to do more, was fantastic tonight.
Jeff, you're a third of the way through the season, and you still haven't lost as a head coach. I'm curious, how do you assess the start of the season, and how do you feel the team's performed?
Well, I'm obviously really pleased with the start of the season, and really encouraged for what's to come, because there are areas that we do need to improve on. I think it would be foolish to say that we've played fantastic every game, but we're going to get better, and the guys are encouraged by that as well. So I'm really pleased.
You talk about the play of Plata. I mean, he seems like he's setting that tone almost every game for you guys. I mean, what's working for him? You know, opening up games with goals. He seems to be that guy every single time.
You know, I think it's just his energy. You know, I mean, his movement. He's being dynamic. You know, I thought maybe last year he would drift wide and kind of stay out wide, but now he's starting inside and maybe moving outside. So I think his movement is just more. And we talk about making the center backs and back line of the opponent have to make choices. And as long as he's moving and Devin's moving and Sabo and Garcia and everyone out there, if they move, it's going to be hard for them to pick him up. And I thought the way he drifted out wide for that first goal was great movement because he started inside and then went outside. It was fantastic.